Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back. If you've ever felt a quiet whisper in your heart, a worry that loving someone might mean slowly, subtly disappearing, that to be chosen, you must become smaller, quieter, or just less, then this conversation is for you. Today we're going to talk about the 7 things you should never do for a man. Not the obvious ones, but the subtle, often unconscious sacrifices that amazing, loving women make every single day. The ones that feel like generosity but slowly drain your light. Our goal, to ensure you walk into and stay in relationships not as a supporting character, but as the unwavering lead of your own life. The first and perhaps most common trap is what I call being his wife preview. Here's how it happens. There's a version of you that emerges when you feel safe, committed, and cherished in a long-term partnership. The version that loves to nurture, to create a home, to deeply care for her partner. The challenge begins when you bring this full wife energy into a dating scenario or a non-committed relationship, hoping it will inspire him to commit. You start staying over most nights because his place is more convenient. You notice his fridge is empty, so you cook a beautiful meal. You see his laundry piling up, and you think, oh, it's no trouble, and you fold it. You're scheduling his doctor's appointments. You're planning his sister's birthday gift. It feels loving, doesn't it? It feels like you're showing him how wonderful a life with you could be. But here is the painful psychological truth. Men do not commit because of what you do for them. They commit because of how they feel when they are with you. When you give the benefits of a committed partnership without him having to earn it, invest in it, or choose it explicitly, you inadvertently remove the pursuit. You remove the challenge. You remove his need to step up. His attraction isn't built on receiving service. It's built on the thrill of earning a remarkable woman's time, affection, and partnership. Worse, on a subconscious level, this overgiving can signal low self-esteem. It whispers, my value is in what I can provide for you, not in who I inherently am. You must protect the sacred timeline of a relationship. Let commitment be the gate that unlocks that deep, nurturing, wifely energy. Don't give the treasure map away before he's even decided to embark on the journey with you. Thing number 2. Never ever become his chief excuse maker. This is when you start interpreting, translating, and justifying his lukewarm or poor behavior. You become the defense attorney for a man who isn't even on the stand. He disappears for days. Oh, he's probably just overwhelmed with that big project. He says he's not ready for a relationship, but he looks at me so deeply, he's just scared of getting hurt. He forgets your birthday? He's just not good with dates. It doesn't mean he doesn't care. My dear, as the brilliant Maya Angelou told us, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Your mind is a powerful thing, and it will weave elaborate stories to protect your heart from a truth it doesn't want to face. Stop reading the footnote commentary. Read the primary text. His actions are the primary text. Your job is not to play translator for his mixed signals. Your job is to be the truth teller for your own peace. Believe what he shows you, not the fairy tale you hope he means. Number 3, never try to teach him how to treat you through silence, through withdrawal, or through hints. This is so subtle. He cancels last minute and you're hurt. Instead of saying, that was disappointing, I was really looking forward to our time, you go quiet. You become cold. You reply with one-word texts. You think, he should know why I'm upset. If he cared, he'd figure it out. Here's the reality. Quality men, emotionally available, mature men, do not speak hint. They respect direct, honest, and open communication. Your silence is not a lesson, it's a puzzle, and it breeds confusion and resentment on both sides. The quality of a relationship is directly proportional to the number of uncomfortable conversations you're willing to have. You teach people how to treat you by calmly, clearly stating what works for you and what doesn't. By using your voice. Silence devalues your own needs and makes them a guessing game. You deserve to be in a relationship where your voice is not just present, but essential. This leads us perfectly to thing 4. Never say, "I'm fine," when you are not. This is the act of dialing down your needs, your feelings, your reactions for the sake of keeping the peace, of not being too much, of not rocking the boat. He makes a joke at your expense that stings. You brush it off. He forgets a promise. And you say, "Oh, it's no big deal." Inside, a small piece of you folds in on itself. Each time you do this, you create a secret ledger of resentment. He, oblivious, thinks everything is perfect, while you feel increasingly lonely inside the relationship. Listen to me. It is incredibly difficult to scare off the right man with your authentic feelings. In fact, sharing your hurt, your disappointment, your needs is the only way to test and build true emotional intimacy. It allows him to see the real you, and it allows him the opportunity to step up and care for you. Vulnerability is the birthplace of connection. Stop protecting him from the consequences of his actions. Let your "not fine" be an invitation for closeness, not a bomb you're afraid to drop. Number 5. Never, ever apologize for your standards or your boundaries. Pay attention to your language. Do you hear yourself saying things like, "I know this might sound high maintenance, but I need communication every day"? "I don't mean to be old-fashioned, but I prefer to be exclusive before we're intimate." "Sorry if this is a lot, but I really value plans being kept." That "sorry," that preface, is a subtle erosion of your own value. Your standards are not a burden you impose. They are the beautiful, clear blueprint to your heart and happiness. They are the roadmap for how to love you well. The right man will look at that blueprint not with dread, but with relief and excitement. He'll think, "Finally, clarity. This is what it takes to make this incredible woman happy. I can do that." Your boundaries don't push good men away. They filter out the ones who aren't willing or able to meet you at your level. Thing 6 is crucial. Never be Play-Doh, molding yourself to fit his shape. This is the slow, insidious loss of self. You love morning quiet time, but he's a night owl, so you start staying up late and sleeping in, feeling perpetually out of sync. Your music taste shifts to match his. Your opinions on politics, family, life start to mirror his. You tell yourself you're expanding or being open-minded. But there's a fine line between growing together and erasing yourself. Remember the classic film Runaway Bride? Julia Roberts' character didn't even know what kind of eggs she liked because she always adopted her partner's preference. That's not love. That's identity erosion. When you contort yourself, you teach your nervous system a dangerous lesson, that love requires self-abandonment. This is the root of anxious attachment. A secure, healthy partner is attracted to a woman with her own mind, her own passions, her own weird egg preferences. Don't give up the core of who you are to become his perfect mirror. A relationship is two whole people choosing to dance together, not one person dissolving into the other. Finally, number 7. Never become his pain reliever, his unpaid therapist, his life coach, his savior. You can be a supportive, empathetic partner. You can listen, hold space, and ask, "How can I support you through this?" But the moment you take on the responsibility of fixing his problems, soothing his chronic anxieties, managing his emotions, or solving his life crises, you have crossed into dysfunctional territory. You become an enabler. You rob him of his own growth, his own resilience, his own strength. You start carrying his emotional weight, and soon you're both exhausted. A true partner stands shoulder to shoulder with you as you both face life's hills. They don't drag you up the mountain, and you don't drag them. You cheer each other on, you hand each other water, but you each put one foot in front of the other with your own strength. You are not his medicine, you are his partner. There is a profound difference. So there they are, my love, the 7 subtle things to never do for a man. They all boil down to one sacred principle: protecting the woman you are, before, during, and after any relationship. Your light is not negotiable. Your peace is not collateral. Yourself is not currency to be spent to buy his love. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these resonated most deeply? Or what is the one practice that has helped you stay true to yourself in a relationship? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Let's build a community of women who choose themselves fiercely and lovingly. Until next time, remember, you are the home. You are the prize. Never forget that. Sending you so much love and strength.